Hi guys, hi Flosstube friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and this is a place where I talk all about cross-stitching, and welcome back to another vlog about cross-stitching this week. Well, my vlogs cover 2 weeks, so this fortnight. I've got my English breakfast here. A couple of people were asking me what kind of tea I drink. I drink Yorkshire tea. It is from the county, and in fact the town I grew up in. I don't think it's grown there though, but it's packaged there. There's a factory, and it's called Yorkshire tea. It is just an English breakfast, a black tea. You brew it for 3 minutes with boiling hot water. I will come find you if you make it with 70 degrees of water. It has to be 100 degrees Celsius. Stirring occasionally, once a minute, once every 45 seconds, whatever. That's not important as long as you stir it occasionally. It is in a tea bag, mine. There is loose leaf tea, but because of where we live, they don't even sell Yorkshire tea here. I have to import it, so. And I have a healthy amount of milk. It is a very, very strong black tea. What we would refer to as builder's tea. So don't drink it if you don't like the taste of tea, I guess. Anyway, welcome back to my channel if you are a returning viewer, and welcome if you're new. Get ready for a vlog. It's lovely to have you here, honestly, and everybody voted on Amazing Animal Kingdom last time for me to work on. So I will be focusing this week, or these 2 weeks, on Amazing Animal Kingdom. Let's see how far I can push it and see if we can get maybe a page finish. Speaking of Amazing Animal Kingdom, I am of course stitching this along with Linda as part of our SAL, #ambitious amazing animal adventure. Feel free to join in on Instagram and look at this amazing progress picture by Crafts Corner XS. I'm guessing it's X's. Haven't they done an amazing job? They actually restarted this after getting to the elephant, which is, I mean, brave. I'm amazed. It looks fantastic, and I think you're enjoying it a lot more, I hope. So go and give them a follow on Instagram. And if you'd like your picture to be featured in this video, well, not this video is done now, but the next one, just tag me on Instagram with your progress pictures of the Amazing Animal Kingdom by Aimee Stewart. Woo! And Linda and everyone will be linked hopefully down below. If I forget anyone, just bob me a comment and say, oi, where's the link to? Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. Seriously, I'm so happy that you guys enjoy the content that I'm putting out. There's a little voice in my heart that says that you're not really here and you're all bots. So thank you for the comments that disprove the voice in my heart. And yeah, just working really hard on that. So come along for the ride. I've got a couple of things planned at work, so I will be leaving the house, which is going to be some vlog footage from that, I hope. And yeah, just generally. My name is Kat, this is a place where I talk, and this piece that you can see right now is the Supersize Max Colour Amazing Animal Kingdom by Aimee Stewart. And if you can see here, big needle, there is a little bird here in a nest on a branch. But I haven't filled in his wing yet because I don't have those colours, and I can't steal them from other projects because I don't have these colours. There were a couple of greens and blues up here that I was able to cannibalise from other projects, but the bird is evading me. However, I bought something from Broderie Korean and it's already in my mailbox, or at least that's what the post office says, so I'm going to go and check and hopefully get this bird finished today. So my goal for today is just to do another 200 stitches to bring me up to this line here, and also fill in the bird. It is looking really good, isn't it? I really love this piece. Love it so much. I think it's gorgeous, honestly. I love the transition of the colours. I love the intricate gold work on this book. I wonder if I'll ever get bored of looking at this. I mean, I imagine I'll get bored of looking at this one tail, but then soon I'll have half a cheetah, and I'll have the full cheetah, you know, so always something. Look at all of these gorgeous colours for page 2. Are they not just delightful and amazing? They are, and I love them. I think most of them are going in this bird. No, but I think at least like 6 or 7 of them are. And then this chart, or kit, sorry, is also very springy and summery. And this came with me because I was like 60 kronas off of free delivery with just the DMC. So this was pretty much free. But look at, it's white sand, I think it's supposed to be. But it really just looks like it's full of ice cream. So that's my headcanon. I really love the colours. And the bead. I want this classic bathtub. And the pineapple. and the eggs and the ham. Okay, let's be real, all of everything that Mill Hill's ever created in the last like 20 years, maybe 10. I think some of their older stuff I'm not that keen on. Right, let's get back to stitching, see if I can finish this square and then do some birds. Also, this thread here, the hole it was supposed to be parked in was busy, so I just popped it here while I fixed that, while I moved the thing over one, and then somehow started a new thread and forgot about this one, so I need to finish this one when I finish the bird. I didn't quite make it because we played video games a little bit longer, but look at the little bird. He's finished now. He is a little bit less blue and a little bit more bird-like in real life. Yeah, working our way up. It's harder to park going up than going down, I guess because I haven't done it at all. I've only ever parked down on Endless Orange Skies, so it's an interesting challenge. With finishing the bird, I actually finished my goal for the entire month, which is to finish this column, which you see before you. So I'm actually planning now on like stretch goaling up to maybe finishing 2 pages this month. That seems a bit of a stretch, but I'm gonna try. Let's see how we do, because I did this in a week, right? So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I feel like that's about a page. That should be a page here. Let's give it a try. Also, you might remember I wrote here, oops, when I started, I had like purple lines, and you can see that they've all completely gone now. That was to show me where to start, if you remember.
So, the comment of the vlog this week is from Amanda Savage, who commented, "Hello, I think this is my first time watching your Flosstube. I'm planning to join your amazing Animal Kingdom Sal thanks to Linda. That's wonderful, welcome aboard. Is parking working okay with the Max Color version? I haven't tried it on my treasure hunt bookshelf, but I really want to." Parking is working okay, but it is really slow. I think it would be a lot faster if I copied Linda and did sort of like a 20 by 30 section and did all the colours of that thread and then parked in the next block up. But I don't know how to end my threads if I do that, so. I don't know why all of a sudden I have anxiety over my project backs. Guess it's similar to your coverage woes. Thanks for sharing your progress, Amanda. Thanks for commenting, Amanda. Good luck with your anxiety over your project backs. I definitely feel you. I think tent has helped me a lot because with tent, you can't have anxiety over your project backs because it will look bulky no matter what. Or not bulky, but like a tapestry.
We are actually going out today because I have to order a cake for my leaving party. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, and I'm also going to check the post. And did you see that? A fly just attacked me. Unbelievably rude. Check the post, and I also need to go to Apple Ticket, that's right, because you guys gave me some amazing ideas for my hand attack. So I'm going to go to Apple Ticket and check that it is a mosquito bite and then buy some of the products that you guys recommended, so thank you. So I decided to work on something else just for a little break for my eyes, because the beautiful Amazing Animal Kingdom is quite small of a count. This is a Maria Diaz pattern called Wash and Wear. I can show you the finish here. And this is from a cross stitcher August 2020, and I'm working on this one. I do miss a couple of the colours, but I'm working from a magazine instead of my phone, of course, which makes it a little bit harder to know where I'm at, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. On, I think it was Tuesday last week. Sorry, it's actually Wednesday the week after. I was so wiped last week, I couldn't even tell you what I was been doing, so figured I'd catch you up now. So, yes. So I went into town I told you I was going to go and buy a cake for my leaving party, which was the plan, which was true facts. And I got to the bakery, and because it's summer here in Sweden, they were actually closed. So they closed at 12, so they were only open in the mornings. So I was a bit disappointed because I really like this bakery, but I thought, well, okay, fair enough, you know, they need a break as well. I will instead just go to Apoteket, which is the chemists here. I nearly said the apothecary, but that's not a real thing, is it, anymore? So yes, so I went to the Apoteket near the supermarket that we use, and near another bakery that I quite like, but it's more of a chain. You know, and I got my mosquito cream and mosquito repellent that you guys suggested that I buy. And in I went to the queue. I was the only one in there, luckily. And I had a few more personal items there as well in my basket. Well, in my arms. And the lady cashed them all up, and she said, "What's your ID number? Are you a member?" So I gave her my number, which is date of birth and then 4 additional digits here in Sweden that they sort of encode some information about you. Like if you're a girl or a boy, there's certain things that change. But it's nothing too, you know, these 4 numbers are sort of random, pseudo-random. I gave her my number, and all was well in the world. And then she said, "Okay, you can pay now, the total is." So I put my card in, and the blipper isn't working on my card. It's quite an old card, and I guess I've used it too much, I don't know, but the blipper, or not used it enough, I guess, for the last year, just left it with the other magnets in my purse. So the magnet's worn out, so I can't blipper. I can't contactless buy anything. I put the card in and it asked for my PIN, which is a 4-digit code. I think everyone has chip and PIN now. I know America was a bit slower with picking it up. And I couldn't remember my PIN. Not only had it been so long since I'd last been shopping, but also because I just recited all those numbers, the only numbers I could remember were the last 4 digits of my ID number. And it said, you know, "You've got 1 try left before we lock your card." And I said, "Okay." But I honestly, I was like, okay, I'm going to trust in finger memory. But I think my brain was still busy trying to remember my ID number. So I locked myself and my card out. And this lady at the chemist's was very sweet. She was like, "Well, if you can come back later." And I said, "Hold on to these for me. I'm going to call the bank." So I called the bank, but I was like the 25th person in queue or something. And so I called my partner and said, "Come rescue me. I've locked myself out for my credit card and I can't buy the things I need from Apoteket." So luckily, he was able to come and pay for the items for me so he could go home. And while we were paying, or just before we got into the shop actually, the bank answered the phone call and said that my card wasn't locked, or if it was, that they hadn't received the notification yet, and that I should just go to a ATM and try there. But I don't know where any ATMs are in Sweden. I know that sounds really dumb, but I genuinely don't. I've never used one. We don't really do cash here in Sweden. It's not really a thing to buy things with cash, except maybe at the markets. So apparently my phone stopped recording 15 minutes ago and didn't bother to tell me. It just cut me off. So I've been talking to myself for 15 minutes. So I can't actually remember what I was saying, or where I was, or what I was talking about. I think I was telling you about my credit card woes. It's not a credit card, it's a debit card, but my bank card woes. But I fixed it in the end by just adding it to my Google Pay wallet and using my phone to pay for things instead of my card. And I don't need a PIN code. But I mean, we're not actually sure if it's blocked or not at the moment, so it could just not even be locked. But I don't really want to find out and embarrass myself in front of loads of people, so at some point I'll find an ATM and give it a go. Hi guys, so we're just waiting for the bus. We're going to a neighbouring city called Linköping, and I chickened out of driving. So I'll be taking the bus. Actually, I don't know how to take the bus either. I think I used to have a monthly travel card, but obviously when we all started working from home, I let that lapse. So hopefully I can figure out how to pay for the bus. And then I'm going for what we call a fika at a friend's house. So it's the first time actually I've been in someone else's house since the start of the pandemic, so should be good. Should be good. I'm excited. Today is Friday and it was actually my last day today at work, so that was scary, and I'm now done for the day. I finally managed to log off, and I don't know, I'm nervous about it, to be honest. Hi David, hi future David. I'm nervous about it because obviously that was a project that I put a lot of myself into, a lot of my life, and it feels weird abandoning it. But also, you know, excited for the next chapter of my life, so it was really hard to say goodbye to that project, but hopefully it will do amazing things. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and then see how we go. So I had a question from Jules MC on one of my first videos asking if these mesh bags could hold an 11 by 11 Q-snap. So I have emptied out all of the stuff from them, which is dangerous because it makes you want to start them. I'm going to try both with this generic brand A4 waxed mesh bag. It's not actually mesh, it's protected with plastic. And this is just one that you can get at any stationery store. And no, the Q-snap will not fit. It pops out a little bit. And then this is the Yarn Tree mesh bag, which is quite a little bit bigger and quite a little bit more expensive. And this one fits, but it does not close. So you would definitely catch your fabric there. It looks like this one is actually 11 inches tall. I will check which one it was and pop the information on the screen. But that's a no. The mesh bags that I bought do not fit a Q-snap. That is 11 by 11. Happy Saturday, everyone. Look at how much zebra we have now. Doesn't that look amazing? I just took a step back and saw a zebra and I was like, okay. So I am definitely not on track to finish the 2 pages this first month. But it was the last week at work and I think I underestimated how busy I'd be. So now I've got 3 weeks off, so let's see what I can do with that. Though I'm not going to push myself to cross stitch because really I want to be resting and preparing emotionally. But yeah, I think this looks fantastic. Oh, we have a little bit of a stray thread there. And I'm just really enjoying working on it. I think I love the colours, So it's still Saturday, it's 5 p.m. and I've stitched 300 stitches today, mainly on the zebra. Now there are a lot of colour changes, as you can see, and as you can probably guess, with all those stripes, just a lot of colour changes, which means a lot of threads, but I think soon the zebra might start getting smaller and the non-confetti area can begin again, but it does look really good, so who am I to complain, eh? Let's bring you out a bit. I'm just in love, to be honest. I'm in love with it. I think it looks delightful, and I'm going to stop working on this now and start working on something else because I have only done 2 challenges this week and there's 4 every week in the Enchanted Stitching Challenges group. So I need to work on 2 more projects for 2 hours each if I want to get a Royal Challenge completion, which I usually do try for, so wish me luck. Normally I do not iron my pieces mid-work, but I think this one might need it. It has quite a few creases from being stored away. And this is what it will look like, and this is obviously what it looks like now. Needs a little more stitches, and I'm going to be using this as my more challenging than you expected piece. So this is very small full coverage, obviously, you can tell. By Alisa, and I love the quality of the chart and the quality of the result. If I ever get there, it's just phenomenal. But there are so many blends and different stitches and like changing colour changes in this piece, but it just looks fantastic. I've ordered a lot more of these because I love them so much, but they are a lot of work to get the effect in such a small space of a couple walking in an autumn day in a park, in this case. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next, like colour-wise and filling in object wise, but I'd like to, I think 2 hours would give us some significant progress on this, so let's go. We are an hour and 16 minutes in, and I decided to do the stitching mummy method, which is where you take the top row and you just go along, you pick up the first colour that's missing. So let's say I'd stitched all of this, but there was a yellow missing, so I would take that yellow, and then I would finish the thread, and then I would come back to the front row. Okay, is this yellow missing? Or is this yellow missing? And I've been scanning down, and I've been keeping track, because I can't use Pattern Keeper, and I can't highlight the pattern because it is a coloured pattern. So I'm keeping track. So currently I am 13 rows down, and everything, well, not the back stitch, but all of the crosses and half crosses for the first 13 rows are now in place. It's pretty cool. My next stitch will be here to fill in some of this, and it's a white to show the glow of the lamps. I'll show you here. Oh, actually, it's a brown, look at that. Ooh. So this pattern, I'm going to see if I can just show you the key. So what I'll do is I'll take, let's say we were doing 11, I'll take 2 strands and I'll do these 2 together, all of the symbols of these 2. And then if I have to end my thread, but there's lots of these and these nearby, instead of ending it, I'll dump one thread somewhere and I'll take the other and I'll stitch these and these until that thread is over, or I run out of symbols. And then I'll swap to the other thread that's left and keep going. But this is how many different colours of blends and stuff there are. And then on the side, there's some back stitch as well. So a lot of work this one, but it looks really good. So I'm enjoying it a lot. But now I'm going to take a break and play some computer games instead. And yeah, I was thinking that this would be finished in 2 hours, but now I'm thinking it might be another 2 hours after I finish this hour, at least, because there's so much here that's not stitched already, and here that's not stitched, a lot of onesies, twosies here, and here there's some shadow. So yeah, I think I was kidding myself, but it's really fun full coverage, and it is the full coverage fanatics weekend for stitching your piece with the fewest colours, and this only has 18 colours, so I think this is the full coverage piece with the least stitches that I have. So this is 2 hours progress in total, and as you can see I've managed to get a lot done. So I've added a lot of the leaves here. I mean, all of this has been added, and a lot of this background too, and it just looks really good. I'm really impressed with this pattern. It's hard work, but it really pays off. It looks amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to stop working on it now and work on something else though, because, you know, I've got another challenge to go. So I know I said I wasn't going to stitch on this because I needed to do a prompt for enchanted stitches, but you know what, I decided that I didn't want to stitch on anything else. I wanted to stitch on this. I didn't want this to be the first day that I hadn't stitched on Amazing Animal Kingdom, because I am still really called to it, and I didn't want my stitching to feel like work, so I just didn't get the prompt done, and I'm fine with it. I thought I would finish the zebra today. I mean, look how close I am. Behold how close I am. He probably only goes like here, but I can't. I'm so tired. But in great news, I hit 500 subscribers today. So thank you so much to everyone who's watching this and everyone who's hit subscribe. You make me so unbelievably happy. I know everyone says that, but it's true. I feel like I have made real friends through Flosstube, and just really happy to be here. So I will be doing a celebration at the end of this video. It's just to force you to watch to the end. No, it's so that I can, you know, look like a human being and be in front of the camera for that part. But yeah, I'm just overwhelmed. So thank you so much for subscribing. And I really enjoyed stitching on this today. Look how much zebra there is. All of this is so much confetti, like so much confetti. I'm thinking once the zebra is over, it will be a lot less confetti. So tomorrow I should be able to catch up, because so when I said a couple of days ago, oh, I bet I could finish these 2 pages by the end of August. Well, I haven't managed to stitch anywhere near the number of stitches that I would have needed to do that. So yeah, let's see how tomorrow goes and see if I can get caught up a little bit with that. We'll see. So I was able to finish off the zebra, as you can see, and some of this was even not confetti, so it was like a nice reward. And now I'm going to spend some time tidying up my house because last week was very busy and I might have slipped behind on a few things, so time to tidy up. May have been too much housework for me. Having a little after lunch nap. Well, it's not a nap. On the sofa. My arms do hurt though. I don't know why. Too much carrying heavy things, I guess. I want to cross stitch, but my arms hurt and my head hurts. I do actually have a bit of a headache, so I'm trying to relax instead so it goes away so I can do things again. But I did change the water in the fish tank, so that's pretty much all you need to do for the living animals under my care. So it is Tuesday. We did a lot of housework yesterday, as you saw, some of it at least, and I've been stitching away on this piece. I've just finished the second book. I'm in love with the zebra. I can't stop staring at it, but I'm very excited to start on the cheetah up here, so yeah. But you know what I realised was that I don't want to finish 2 pages in a month if it means I'm going to hate this piece afterwards and feel like I've had to work on it. So I'm just stitching when I want, what I want, and having a good time. So that's my plan, really. I'm not going to push myself to try and finish the 2 pages. I'm not going to force myself even to stitch on this if I want to stitch on something else. Although everybody in the poll wanted me to stitch on this, so... but a lot of people said I should just stitch on where my heart is. And since my heart is very obviously with this piece, I should stitch on this piece. So I'm sure you guys would not mind if I switched it up a bit and started on something else. But yeah, I am loving this. I have not stitched anything else. I've barely done anything else.
So because I have been feeling a little bit of pain in my shoulder, possibly due to the fact that I crouch over my stitching, but more probably to do with the fact that I fell over last year, I decided to book a massage. So let's go get relaxed, people.
So I have spent this morning curled up with a good book. This is the first time I've ever read anything by Mary Lou. And this book is part of a series. I believe it's the first of 3 books. Oops. Apparently it's signed. There it is. Haha. This is obviously, or not obviously, but this is from the library. This is what they do. They cut out the author and pop them on the front page. And I'm about halfway through. But with the weather like today, how could I resist? Curling up with a good book. But this is about a young hacker who kind of gets exposed for hacking during a big esports grandstand. She accidentally glitches into the match. So, yeah, not much further than that really, and that's the premise. That gets us to here. But it is a really easy read. The way that the author writes is really easy to follow. And I'm really enjoying it. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So I definitely recommend this if you are looking for a new sci-fi. It's definitely softer sci-fi than I've read in the past. Hashtag the 3-body problem. But that's, a lot easier to enjoy because it makes it more accessible. It's more like our world, but with stronger AR and VR. So that's augmented reality and virtual reality. And that's where the game is. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And I will probably pick up the next books in the series. But more importantly, I actually read something today. So I'm impressed by myself. So this is how much I was able to get done yesterday and today, so not much, but I'm filling in some of the top right knickers, and I've started the peg of the bottom right ones, so sort of know where things will be. And this is the left side, so it goes out to here. I still really love the colours in this, but I'm going to put it away and go back to my animals. But first I'm going to go and do some non-cross stitch stuff because I get a bit of a headache and I don't want to have a bit of a headache. So why not do something else? Let's see if I can get rid of it with a cup of tea. Good morning, guys. It is Friday the 20th of August. I just got up and I think I'm going to have a very slow day today. So get a cup of tea, play some video games, take a bath, that kind of thing, you know, that vibe. Maybe do some stitching, but I'm not going to force anything. I'm going to try not to have any goals. We'll see how it goes because, as you know, I'm not very good at relaxing. So I just got a notification that my parcel from 123 Stitch is finally here in my mailbox, so I'm going to go down and check it out. Yay, 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 yay. Do you want to see what I got? A gold dimensions kit, of course. Cozy Cove. Actually very beat up. Then we have a bag full of the rest, apparently. So crinkle, crinkle, as Linda would say. We got some stickers or some stamps, sorry, for card making, because I thought they were cute. Those cups of tea, little corgis. And I got this beach ball, crab on it to go with my bucket. Oh no, they've properly like squished all my stuff. Okay, then I got this hedgehog from Mill Hill as well. Again, it's from the spring bouquet. It was really cute. And finally, I got this sampler, which apparently includes some specialty stitches, but the perforated paper has been really bent, so hopefully it's fine. This isn't included, this is a separate kit. Here are all the beads in there. Some really nice gold beads there. So yeah, it should be fun. I really like all of Mill Hill stuff, as you know, but look at this tropical hideaway. Cool. Apparently I'm into spring. My stitchy book is getting really bored of this piece. Even though, like, obviously we're getting the cheetah and I love the zebra. I think I'm just getting to the point where I need to work on something else. So my plan is, obviously because we're doing this focus for the 2 weeks. So this is, I've got 2 more days. I've got today, which is Friday, and tomorrow, which is Saturday. And then I think I will put it away, or at least in a project bag, which I haven't made yet. And work on something else. Which means I need to make a project bag at some point. Because I was going to match the one I made for Linda, of Linda's 144 hobbies. So that it was like a stitch along project bag. And it's flamingo themed because I liked the flamingo fabric and there are flamingos in the piece. Had I known about her llamas, I would have made it llama themed, so I don't think there's any llamas in the piece, but there could be. But yeah, I haven't had the motivation to make myself a project bag yet. It's not too warm anymore. That was my original excuse, that it was too warm, because it was the middle of summer. Now it's sort of like rainy and, well, you saw when I was reading, so we'll see. Maybe next week, maybe at the weekend. Problem is, I think next week's better because I might be on holiday, but my partner, who I share the apartment with, is obviously working from home. Well, not obviously. I've got to stop using that. He's working from home, and he's actually working. So it's a bit rude to bust out a sewing machine and start like going at it in the middle of an important meeting, you know. But we'll see. And I do have I bought a light pad on Dizzy Stitch's recommendation because he said that they were really good for stitching on black fabric, and obviously with dimensions, this one is obviously, it's not. And I do have quite a lot of pieces on black fabric, including Slytherin, which is on 14 count, and dark navy blue fabric for my Dimensions Ocean Friends piece, which is the one with the dolphins. So, and those are just in my whips, and then in my stash I have a lot more, because Dimensions do enjoy using 14 or even 18 count black Ada or navy blue. So I thought it was a good investment. I will give it a try and let you know how it goes next week. I'm not sure which piece to focus on. I know I said before my vacation, like, oh, I'll try and do some backstitching on Slytherin, because there's so much backstitching on that piece to go. I mean, so much. I've just not been in the mood to backstitch. I'm in the mood to do a little kit. But I have earned a start. An odd conundrum. I have earned a small start from finishing. Lots of smalls. When I earned this start, I actually earned a little bit extra. So I could start a milk. There's nothing stopping me. One of the small ones, obviously. I don't know if that's really what I want, or if that's caused by the fact that I'm focusing so much on this piece for the last week. Maybe I'm just rebelling. So I do have a lot. Because I do have a lot of started projects that I would like to finish at some point. So I'm really sorry, I do not know what is going on with my voice. So I'm thinking maybe I might go and get some water. Stop stitching. No, not stop stitching, stop talking. And maybe get some quiet Stitch With Me footage. We are making chicken noodles. You guys, I did it, look. I finished the whole first 4 columns of this 2 rows of pages. So this is the equivalent, I think, of page finish, but obviously because I'm doing 2 pages at once, it's only half of 2 pages instead of 1 page. But I'm so impressed. You can see, like, the bit that looks like lightning running down from the sky here is going to be a bird. But you can just see sort of like the start of the tail feathers there. You can see the cheetah coming up here. Obviously you can see the zebra, so I don't know, now that I've done that, it's like I said before, I just want to keep going now. I think I have a weird mindset when it comes to goals. Just up here, I swapped, like, literally the top, maybe 100 stitches. I swapped to Linda's method, which I've talked about before on this very vlog, because I really didn't want to park anymore. Oh, well, I'm still parking, but it's just like you do much bigger sections, and then you do cross country in that section. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that and see how it goes on the next column. And I'll just put this away when it stops calling to me, because I've stitched now for almost 2 weeks non-stop now, so it might be nice for the change. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Look how much I got done. It is only Sunday the 22nd of August, and I stitched on this last night, and I did all of this, and I stitched on it this morning, and I did all of this. So I started this morning here. Isn't it gorgeous? It's going so fast with this new method from Linda, so I'm really enjoying it, and it still gives me like the piece by piece image resolution that I enjoy. So anyway, I should close off this vlog now, so I'm gonna go make myself pretty and film the outro and do my giveaway, which I know you guys are only here for. I really just want to sit and stitch, to be honest, but I need to wrap up this vlog so I can publish it, so let's do that instead. So I really hope that you enjoyed my vlog here today. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So this 500 subscriber celebration, I will be giving away 2 patterns from Pain-Free Crafts. So I just got some haul from them. I got World of the Turtle and I got that supersized World of the Sea Turtle. And I also got a shark ornament, which are both showing you here, I hope. And these are both being discontinued at the end of this month, August 2020. So if you like these, go ahead and buy them now. So I have just discovered Pain-Free Crafts recently through the channel Flossabilities, and Flossabilities is working on 3 separate full coverages from Chris Dunn's artwork at Pain-Free Crafts, and they look absolutely incredible. So I have now joined the Pain-Free Crafts Crystal Club, and this is a kind of monthly savings account where you deposit, I think it's £12 a month, and then at the end of 6 months you get a voucher and you get your full amount back. So it's just like a layaway. I really enjoy doing this because I feel like it slows me down a little bit from just buying patterns all the time, and it gives me time to choose as well. But when I spoke to Sarah from Pain-Free Crafts, who is the owner, and she's absolutely wonderful, she said she was happy to donate a chart for me, for my 500 subscribers, which is just fantastic. Thank you so much. I email her a lot, various questions about my purchases, about future plans for her company, about this, and she just replies, and she's so friendly and lovely. So customer service is top notch, and both of my charts are amazing too. I haven't tried out their needle minders yet. I have bought 2. They are shipping their way to me now, so I'll let you know when I get those. But yes, so I've just been so blown away by Pain-Free Crafts charting and their uniqueness. So I wanted to share my newfound love and obsession with this company with you guys. So I will be giving away a chart, and Sarah will also be giving away a chart. Obviously, be an adult or get your parents' permission to enter. To enter, you need to go over to Pain-Free Crafts, have a look-see, and then post your favourite Pain-Free Crafts chart down below. Now, it doesn't have to be one that's up now, unless you've never heard of them before. And it doesn't have to be a full coverage. You can just have a look around, see what you like, and then pop the name of it and the word pain with an E, P-A-I-N-E, down below, because I'll be looking for the word pain. It doesn't have to be the chart you want. It can be a chart you've started. If you win, I will contact you. You can make a wish list, and I will buy you something from your public wish list at Pain-Free Crafts. But don't worry about how to get your chart if you don't know. You can go over there, just sign up for an account, completely free. She doesn't email you unless you email her endless questions about needle minders. And make a wish list, make it public or private for now, and public it if you win, of course. And then you can just save your charts to there. So these are a few of my favourite charts from Pain-Free Crafts, because it would not be fair if I didn't do that as well. And yeah, I'm just very excited about getting my first voucher. I don't know what I'm going to get, but it's probably going to be the bear dressed as Santa Claus, the polar bear, because it's just fantastic. But I feel like I'm going to be very bored of red and white by the end of that, so we'll see. I also really like the Wind in the Willows illustrations, also by Chris Dunn, because they really remind me of my granddad reading me bedtime stories. But that is the giveaway. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching to the end of the video, or skipping to the end. I don't know, maybe you just skipped everything. And I hope to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful week, and I'll be back in 2 weeks' time with another vlog. Ta-ta for now!